Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to our TGIF Talks, episode 89?
What?
What? 89.
Oh.
I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Hello?
Roll the intro. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
These podcasts are broken down into 4 parts. First, we have how our weeks have been, followed by the news, followed by a third topic, followed by your comment, followed by a random 4th topic that I forgot to come up with again. Actually, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, so, how has your week been?
Fine.
Anything exciting happened with you?
Anything exciting? Another week went by.
How close are you to being done with your,
Other job?
yeah.
Next week. So second to last week. Still same old, same old. You go in, show up, do your job, leave. Go home, have dinner, go to bed.
Nothing happens at work?
Nope, I sit in a chair all day and stare at a wall.
Really?
No. Far more interesting than that.
No batteries exploded or anything?
Not yet. At least not this week.
This week? Have they blew up in the past?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. So, some customers may not be pleased to know that fact. So,
Ah. Well, how were they ever going to know?
I don't know.
That it was their mobile.
They open up the lid of their airplane, and they see the carnage of the
Oh, if they blow up in the plane.
I don't know where they blow up at. It could blow up when we test them. It could blow up in the plane.
That's on them,
It
though.
could blow up when they drop them.
I don't think they want to know that you dropped them, but I don't think that's your fault if they blew up when
In the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Or if they blow up at all. I think that's the customers doing a
They'd
bad
probably
job
still
of taking
find
care
some
of
way
them.
to blame the new guy.
Oh, do you get blamed for everything right now?
Oh, yeah, it's like, damn it, new guy.
So do you actually get blamed for everything?
Not really.
Ah.
You can usually blame it on something else.
Oh, not someone else?
I mean, you can blame it on someone for being in charge of the equipment.
There's not somebody there
You
who's
blame
like,
it on the equipment.
there's somebody there who's just bad at their job. Like, you're new,
that's
but
me.
you're better than them still, somehow.
No, I'm just bad all around. So I'm pretty sure the next time they hire someone new, they'll be the new guy that's better than me.
Oh.
Because I'm just bad at life.
Oh, so you are the guy who's bad at his job.
I am the guy who's just bad at his job, but I'm also new. So until they hire someone that becomes newer than me, then I'll be the guy that's just bad at his job.
Ah.
Right now, I'm still new.
So you're both.
I'm technically both, but I'm still new, so I still have that title.
Ah, so it's like, I'm not the worst yet.
I'm not the worst yet.
That's because I'm new.
But I'm new. Hire someone else. Well, I guess now you could say I'm the worst. I'm just bad at life.
Very fun. Very fun.
I don't know if it's fun, but okay.
I think it's fun.
Fun to be called bad at life.
Yeah.
Yeah, a loser.
Yeah. Those people.
I'm sure you would know.
I do know. Those people who are bad at life and life constantly hands them lemons.
Yeah,
And they
sure,
only
rotten
make
lemons.
them rotten. They don't do anything else to them. They're like
Yeah,
mice.
that's how it is. Life hands me lemons. I find some way to make them rotten.
Well, that's an issue. But there are those people, and those people have a rough time.
Yes, very much so.
But for the rest of society,
Life goes on.
life goes on. Life can hand you lemons, and you just hand them right back.
Right back.
Screw making lemonade, just hand them right back.
Right back.
That's
you
what I do.
bastard. I want your damn lemons.
I don't want your damn lemons, you
I want
bastard.
your damn lemons. Send him to hell, you slut.
That's motivational speech right there. You know, when
I
people
don't
are
want
like,
your
"Well, life
damn
gives
lemons, you bastard. Send him to hell, you slut.
When it's like, you know, people tell you when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. You know what they should say? When life gives you lemons, give them right back.
Send him back.
Look right back. Make life have lemons. Well, I didn't have much of anything else happen this week either. I cut my thumb today.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you go to the ER?
No,
No? Oh.
this is the ER.
Oh.
I was cutting garlic and my thumb got in the way
Yeah? Why was your thumb in the way?
because I was holding it incorrectly, but I was trying to do
You
it
didn't care.
fancy. It's all on camera too.
You tried to do it Oh! Oh.
Oh, you just watch me go. Oh.
Oh.
And then
Well,
run
there's
off
a-
screen.
Oh, there's a thumb there. That's my thumb. Oh.
There was a flap of skin there. It's kind of like fused to the rest of the skin now by a scab. It's something else.
Yeah, I had something like that happen where, like, I cut my thumb, but it wasn't like this flap of skin. It was like I cut into it because I hit something pokey, right? And so it was like this divot inside my skin, but it was close enough to the surface that it was almost like a flap. And what ended up happening is that the skin healed underneath it. And then it took like a month before the skin had turned into a scab and peeled off for the new skin. It was this weird thing. Because I wasn't sure if the cut was just going to heal over and then it would just kind of heal over itself, or if it healed from underneath and then the old skin would just kind of flake off, which is what it ended up doing. But it was so weird because like when I did it, it was like I jabbed at my thumb into something.
Been there, done that.
Basically, don't wash dishes in dirty water.
You threw your freaking.
It was not a knife. So we had to clean the grates at work or whatever. It's like a job we do like once every 2 years or whatever, whenever someone feels like it. And so, we take these grates out, you put them in the water, to clean it. And then it was kind of sharp on the underside. I didn't realize it was sharp. I had like 2 layers of gloves on too.
Jesus Christ.
It was so sharp. It was pretty sharp. I didn't even realize I did it until I pulled my hand out. I looked at it, I was like, oh.
There's blood in there,
There's
bud.
blood in there. Put a Band-Aid over it and, moved on with my day.
Yeah.
And now you can't even tell anything happened. I didn't
Amazing.
even remember what thumb it was.
Amazing the human body can do these things.
Was it my right hand? I think it's my right
Only
hand.
thing I'm worried about is hopefully I can still count money tomorrow. That's like the one thing I thought about. I was like, after it happened, I'm like, I hope I can still count money tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I should be able to. It'll be just a little rougher than normal.
Yeah, you'll be
but-
counting bills 2 at a time or whatever. So, instead of giving someone $500, I'll give them $1,000.
Don't say that. I will be out of the job completely.
Completely out of a job. Sorry.
The next week will be like, so I'm homeless.
I'm homeless.
We'll be doing this on the side of the freeway.
Fun.
Welcome back to TGIF Talks 90. On the side of a freeway.
Oh, we should so do that.
No.
We should so do that. Get some lawn chairs, park them outside I-80, and just.
So I thought about, I was like, how can we get news about the channel out there? And I thought, what if we recorded podcasts on campus?
On campus.
Yeah.
Like in the union or where?
Either we do it in like the Angler space on East Campus, or we could just do it out. In
Oh
the
wait,
front
you
of
want to
the-
get like an audience?
Why not?
Oh. I just kind of wanted to live in the dust of shadows, never to be recognized.
I don't tell you. Put sunglasses on. I don't know. Put sunglasses and a mask on. No one will recognize
Well,
you.
we get one of those glasses with the beard and the big nose and mustache.
What? No. People won't be. No. It'll just be like us sitting there with a folding table. I'll have to get another table. Folding table, laptop, mic stand.
Or
just-
and then our big old respirators.
No. I don't want us to not be able to be heard on the podcast and just record a podcast.
Well, no,
with
you'll have a
extension.
mic from the inside.
Yeah, no, I'm good. We'll stick. But I always thought it was an interesting. I was like, oh, that's an interesting idea. Could you? Could we do it? It'd be fun to do a podcast on campus.
Maybe.
Very interesting. Because then think about all the people that come up and be like, "What are you guys doing?" Like, "Oh, we're recording a podcast for," and we just have a sign there that says "Recording podcast." Watch it on
Be
Dr.
quiet.
Sheep Inc. Watch it on Dr. Sheep on YouTube.
Ink, you have a website now?
What? Don't you remember we had the?
Wait, you never
The
did
URL?
change this. Wait, do you have a URL?
It doesn't, for whatever reason, if you type in
Oh, wait.
youtube.com
Does it?
/channel/Dr. Sheep Inc. It works. No, it's Dr. Sheep Inc.
Oh, ink.
And you have to do /channel in front of it.
Oh
/channel
my.
/Dr. Sheep. You don't know how you.
Channel. Like this.
Yeah. Well, it got to YouTube. Doesn't appear that it worked.
Refresh.
Oh well. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know why it's not doing anything at all.
Don't do.
Oh,
What?
no, never mind. Who knows? Oh, you don't need that .com at the end, I bet.
Oh, I don't?
No, you already had it in there once. Who knows? Oh well. YouTube is,
Did I spell ink right?
yeah. Who knows? It's YouTube. You realize how many freaking
I just said channel.
The mastermind lives here in Tampa, committed the crimes
stop
here,
that.
and he'll be prosecuted.
Channel.
Who knows?
I don't know.
YouTube doesn't like me, apparently. Anyways,
You're not important enough.
apparently not.
Oh well.
Oh well. Anyways.
Anywho.
So yeah, I mean the last week or so hasn't been too exciting. I vacuumed the apartment today.
Oh,
Can't tell
I didn't notice.
because of this weird carpet, but yeah, it's vacuumed.
I see.
The hard part now is like nothing exciting happened in our own lives. However, outside the world. News segment time. The news. All right, let's pull up old Twitter here. Camera back on. Twitter. Oh boy, the world is.
What did I say? I know. Oh, I know you like birds, but here's mine. Was that? I couldn't tell if I was supposed to see. Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Anywho,
what the heck is this? All right, they're weird. Twitter's weird.
you have some interesting people you follow.
I don't follow. This is an ad.
Only my
See, he's promoted.
promoted. Why was that? Wait. Mixed. I was reading mainly imperial.
But this is not why we're here. We're here to look at the news because it's the easiest. Anyways, the world is at war or about to be at war.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the whole invasion?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it seems kind of controversial. Do I go on the Russia side and say yes, get more land, or do I go on the Ukraine side and say no, let them be their own people, their own culture?
Well,
I'm indifferent.
you don't feel towards any of this. People being blown up by missiles, and you're like,
Happens every day. Sorry.
You're gonna get killed in the comments, my guy.
No, no. There is a right answer. It is bad. People should not have to die for another person's ambitions.
We're not even. People are like, "Why did he do it?" And it's like,
Land.
that's no,
No,
that.
he doesn't want land.
So so there's multiple reasons for Putin doing it. The one we can all assume is he's just evil and wants to watch the world burn. That's pretty much where we're kind of sitting at.
Oh, I thought he wanted land.
No, Ukraine. See, there was one senator who was like, it's because communism and he needs it to feed his people. No, that's not why he invaded Ukraine. Nope. He doesn't need the food. Russia produces plenty of food on their own.
Really? Even though they had a ration bread?
They produce plenty of food now. Not back then. Anyways, no, Russia produces plenty of food, so okay, they don't want it for food. There's no other reason.
So Putin is just evil.
Pretty much. His what he tried to tell people was he doesn't want them. So the reason why he doesn't want them to join NATO is because if they join NATO, they'll try and take the Crimea back, and then the Donbas regions, those regions in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Crimea, these regions in here.
Yeah.
He doesn't want. So these are Russian-speaking people. They were trying to separate from Ukraine, and Russia backed them, which is how he used them as a pretext to invade Ukraine in the first place, because he identified them as their own nation. Blah 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 blah. Politics. Missiles. Anyways,
Yeah.
so he was like, well, if Ukraine joins NATO,
Mm-hmm.
and they try and take these places in Ukraine back, well, that will cause the rest of NATO to join in. Russia backs these regions, so they have to send troops.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing escalates. Somebody sends a nuclear missile up, and the whole of Western civilization crumbles to rubble.
Yeah. Best case scenario.
And we're like, does it have to escalate to nukes? I mean, you're kind of the one saying it has to. I don't think the U.S. has any reason to send nukes. I think
No.
it would be you. So are you telling
Me?
No, Putin.
Oh.
And which is funny because literally nukes are trending today because they're at their greatest threat level for using nuclear deterrence. This doesn't mean that he's going to use them. He's just put them on the highest alert, which means they're closest they could get to using them, but doesn't mean they're going to. And that's what the people are trying to explain.
Like this. Maybe we shouldn't have old men with no time left and nothing to live for in charge of weapons of mass destruction. Just a thought.
Oh no, it's a very good thought. No offense to our lovely oldies, but oh my gosh, they just screenshotted this and put it down here.
Wait. What did he say? Tired now and enjoying life. We can club them together for a cruise. Who on a cruise with Biden?
I've survived 2 transplants, 2 cancers, multiple operations in COVID pandemic, only to blow up by some plonker in the Kremlin.
Kremlin pressing the big red button.
Yep, pretty much. Your whole life's worthless. What a lovely day on the internet. Good Lord. Oh, yeah, somebody was like, oh, what a great Sunday morning to go on the internet. Nukes. Son of a bastard. Oh, boy. Yeah, the World War III memes are pretty good. Someone close to Putin with a gun, shoot him, please. Just take
one
of
for
them.
the team, buddy. He'll be remembered as a hero.
Well, it's also provided that doesn't spark nuclear war. Yeah, please don't Please stop Putin before he nukes someone. You mean everyone. You're out there watching.
I need to complete my bingo card. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Nuclear holocaust. World War III.
COVID pandemic.
Free space. I'm only missing aliens. Yes.
What was the order of events?
How to survive nukes. Avoid major cities. Avoid driving. You can get stuck on a street. Stop drive for a month. Close windows tight. Get inside at least 48 hours.
Or just stop Putin.
That's a good idea. The last one's the best one. Your face when your boss tells you to get the nukes ready and you realize he's gone as mad as a box of frogs. Oh no! So like there was a so before this all started, and he declared those two regions as independent countries. Yeah, me right now seeing. Is he putting? Well, illness is either affecting his. Anyways, so no, okay, so. Right, and he was declaring these areas in Ukraine as independent countries. One of his like top spy security officers or whatever, if you're listening.
Top spies.
One of his top spy security officers or whatever has to go up there and say that he agrees with Putin that these countries are that areas are countries. And the guy gets up there and he's stumbling. He just can't get it out, and Putin just like lays into him like, stop stuttering, speak straight. And the guy just hesitantly goes and says that these are independent countries or whatever. So, like, even his own top aides are like, bruh, we're not doing this. We're not going to freaking war. Anyways. So, yeah. Instead of offering Putin a Snickers bar. You're not you when you're hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Wait a minute. This is him, though. This is Putin invading other countries just for the sake of it. Imagine a king who fights his own battles. Wouldn't that be a sight? Oh, that's the president of Ukraine. He's like out in the trenches too right now. Like there's a bunch of videos and photos of him out in the trenches. Wake up to see nukes train.
Fill the bath with water for drinking. Pile mattresses on top of the kitchen table and sit underneath with a pan on your head. Survival hacks.
Great. Anyways, yeah, the world's in rough shape. But however, give me the remote here. The mouse.
The remote?
Mouse. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Remote.
No. Give me the mouse here, please.
All right. Getting progress. Professor Flake. A strange game. Only the winning move is not to play. How about a nice game of chess?
Anyways, give me this. When Putin arrives in hell.
I'm a huge fan.
Along with all the other people that died.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, anyway, so we go home here. Elon Musk was
Wait, what was the metric one?
What, this?
Where in the world do people use metric and imperial?
Oh, Cody, the mixed imperial and metric should apply to the U.S. Most people know both systems for different things. I wouldn't say most, but yes. There are a lot of people that have no idea. No, I can't stand looking at your text. It's a color, lol. The green bubbles on iPhone.
Yeah. Aren't they just a blessing?
Anyways, so this was... So Elon Musk today did something pretty huge. Bold too, yes. My God, how many tweets does he send?
What was that one?
Which one?
Tesla, $5 trillion. All companies relying on LiDAR.
Anyways, no. There was a tweet from this guy in Ukraine that went viral because Elon Musk responded to him. Why can't I find it? Did it get wiped off the internet? Because it was trending earlier today. What happened to it? It was in here. Oh, well, I mean, okay, here's one thing. So basically, they're threatening. So Russia. Oh, here it is. So this guy, okay, he's one of the defense ministers for the Ukraine or whatever. Anyways, he tweets out, "Hey, while you're trying to explore Mars, Russia tried to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land from space, Russia rockets attack Ukraine. Civic people." What a nice poem. Anyways, we ask you to provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address saying Russians stand. Anyways, so Elon Musk, Starlink service is now active in Ukraine. More terminals en route. He just straight up was just like, yeah, screw it, yeah. Here you go.
There you go.
So yeah, because Russia like took out the internet, and so now so then this guy's like, yeah, we're gonna need this when they take it out, and Musk is like, sure, here you go,
There you go.
which is crazy. And so then also what's big is that Russia like threatened to deorbit the International Space Station. Like it's really awkward up there in the ISS. And, like, usually ISS doesn't get dragged into these things. However, the chief Russia guy is just like, yeah, your sanctions piss me off, so,
We're gonna detach.
Well, yeah, so they're gonna basically detach the Russian segment that, like, keeps it, they use it to keep it in orbit. And then, like, okay, it's gonna crash, either in Asia or Europe or America. Somehow Russia doesn't fall underneath that somehow. And they're just like, have fun.
Have fun. Bye-bye.
And it's like, for once, the U.S. actually does have a way of preventing that. Thanks to Elon Musk. So Elon Musk help holding the world together a little bit here.
Yeah.
Providing internet to Ukraine, and he could come in handy if Russia decides to want to deorbit the International Space Station. That would just literally undo the past 40, 50 years of international relations we've worked on.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also like trying to completely cut Russia off from the rest of the world, economically wise. So I guess maybe it's fair. I don't know. Yeah, the world's it's a rough situation right now. You ready to be drafted?
Hmm.
I learned.
I think I'm gonna go back to school.
18 to 26.
I think I'm gonna go back to school.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what
Actually, I don't even know if they'd let me in alone with my back.
maybe. I don't know. If things start getting desperate, they might be like, yeah, good enough, go.
Good enough, go.
Can you see out both your eyes? Yeah? You have
You have a beating heart? Get out there.
You have a limp? No? All right, get out there.
Get out there.
Here's a gun.
Grab a gun and go. What do I do? See that bastard? Shoot him.
See that guy over there? Just kill him.
Kill him.
I don't know how to use the thing. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
Shoot self in head.
Shoot self in the head.
Yeah.
We weed the dumb ones out.
I'm ready to go. If the U.S. is like, all right, we're going to go to war because it might just get me out of nuke range. See, you think about it this way, okay? Russia's going to target military targets, and then they're going in Europe, and then military targets in the U.S. along with civilian populations for nukes. Think about it. If I'm on the front lines, fighting a Russian,
Yeah.
he's not going to want to nuke another Russian.
Yeah.
I'm completely out of the way.
But aren't there Russians who live here in the U.S.?
They're U.S.'s. They're Americans at that point. He doesn't care. But no. I'm
Yeah,
fighting.
you left Russia. Yeah.
Anyways, think about it. I'm fighting some Russian on the battlefield, right? I'm out in the middle of Ukraine somewhere, far from any populated areas. they're gonna send nukes to these areas, and I'm gonna be scot-free. I'm not gonna be sitting here in
I
my
feel like they'd
apartment.
say. I feel like you could say the same thing about the U.S. They're gonna go after the big cities.
Omaha's right there.
Yeah,
And they're gonna send like 5 at a time.
Are we out of the blast zone?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, I'll go inside and hide in a refrigerator.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It worked in the movies. I'm sure. Movies are based off real
Did you
life.
see that guy? Did you see what happened to that fridge?
Hey, he lived. Did he live? Did he not live? He lived.
I choose to believe the rest of that after the nuke goes off. I choose to believe what happens after that is all Indiana's brain just deprived of oxygen.
He lived. He lived to see another day. And then they had to, deep clean him or whatever. But, that's just, what, 5 minutes out of your day?
And cancer later on? Sure.
No, he didn't have cancer.
No, I will take, I will be fighting on the front lines, killing some Russians, and I will be completely unscathed by the nukes.
You want to say that one more time, a little louder?
When the draft happens and the nukes start to fall, I will be in Ukraine next to some Russians so that I don't get nuked. Here we go.
I meant the shooting part.
Listen, Russians, I want to be friends. Obviously, some of you are pretty nice people, and maybe you won't shoot me, and then we'll have some good laughs. We'll share
have
some
vodka.
We'll have some vodka, play some cards, and we'll have a good time. But the guy that tries to shoot me, I'm going to shoot back. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm sorry. Okay? That's just how this is going to work.
That's not how it's going to work.
Yeah, also, I think Google might have cut services to Russia. Or YouTube did. Yeah. YouTube, I think I heard, cut ties with Russia. So, poor Russian YouTubers. They're screwed. Also, Facebook banned Russia from advertising on Facebook. So that's that's also very good.
Wait, so you can't see Russian YouTubers on YouTube?
I'm sure you can, but I don't think they can post.
Oh.
Rip the crazy Russian hacker. I like that guy. He had the sickle and hammer and the gold star.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen his Have you seen his Or did you put on a list if we do? Yeah, screw it. We'll go put on a list. Oh my gosh, they just wiped him from the face of the earth. There we go. Yeah, see his he just got the stuff. I thought he had a hammer and sickle, but maybe his older content, he had a hammer and sickle in it. But yeah, so that might. If he doesn't post in the next day or so, I mean, he could be using a VPN maybe, but if he doesn't post the next day or so, rip him. 11 million subscribers, and he can't. Won't be able to make any money.
Yeah.
Poor him. Anyways, yeah. So, world's slowly crumbling around us.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if nukes started to fall? You probably have an hour.
Yeah.
Before a nuke hits here.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
Nowhere. Enjoy the rest of my day.
You're gonna take the last hour of your life and just.
Well, I guess I'd rather do it something that I don't know.
You can hope Omaha would be one of the last places.
Well, see,
But
I'm
consider
gonna
it has-
spend. It takes an hour to drive there, so I'm gonna spend my last hour driving to a place I want to be, only to get there and go like, well, here we go.
No. I'm saying Omaha. I want to say Omaha's gonna be one of the last places to get hit, but considering it has Offutt Air Force Base, no, it will be one of the first populated areas to get hit in the United States. So that'll happen within the first hour. The whole thing's gonna happen about 5 hours before.
5 hours.
Yeah. So let's say
Russia has 5 nukes they're gonna launch at the U.S.
no, 5 per populated city.
Wait, what does the U.S. have to do with this? Stretching. Sorry.
Because we sent sanctions.
Oh, and that makes us the bad guy?
In Putin's eye, apparently. Because he sees... The whole thing is, he sees NATO as an offensive weapon, which is why this whole thing started. Because he sees it as an offensive thing, when... I mean... what we're all told, and I hope is still true, that it's a defensive measure. So that we won't send nukes unless they send nukes.
Yeah.
And it kind of, if I were Biden, I wouldn't even send nukes.
No?
No. Just let Russia bombard us. And then when it's all said and done, it's going to be like, so you just nuked a bunch of people and you didn't get nuked back.
Yeah.
Makes you look like a complete and total fool. I mean, Russia will be the only superpower left in the world besides China. But there will be a completely new world order because Europe and U.S. will be in shambles. We'll be speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Because Mexico will be like, oh, free real estate.
Yeah, free real estate.
Most of it's radioactive and covered in radioactive. Well, most of it's going to be radioactive. But
what about French? Because the Canadians will move down.
No, because they're they're
Canada
part of the,
get killed.
Yeah, they're in NATO.
What, Mexico isn't part of NATO?
No.
Really?
Nope.
You serious?
Yeah. NATO map. NATO map. Images. There you go. Do you see China? Do you see Mexico anywhere
No,
on
I don't
there?
see China on the map.
Well, yeah, this map sucks.
Oh, wait, go down. Wait, no, not that one. Go down. This one. Is that...
This one?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
So these are NATO, and then these are some of... I don't know what these are, actually, to be honest.
What is Australia?
Well, so...
Wait, there's something down there. What does that key say? Oh, wait, no, wait, look at this map. Click on this one.
This is anything.
Oh, well, it had a key. I didn't know if the key was useful. All right, click on that one.
Okay, allies updated.
Yeah, here.
These are terrible maps. You gotta go
I
to...
need to zoom in. Oh, well, that didn't work. Where's my scroll bar? Here we go.
It just got smaller.
Well, that sure helped.
Anyways, yeah, the world's ending. We're ready to be drafted. You know what's terrible about this whole thing? We made jokes about this once before.
Oh, these are all the packs. So.
Why is Pakistan?
Oh wait, so black is multiple.
I forgot we're a major ally with Pakistan. I forgot that we're a major ally with Pakistan.
What? And China's just indifferent. We're not part of anything.
They're the enemy.
China's an enemy.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's the state of the world at the moment. Everybody, no science news today. Just get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You could probably do is just hop on Highway 2. So you got to get out of Lincoln, and then take Highway 2 as far west as you can go. But don't go too far west.
Don't go too far.
Because then you'll end up next to Denver and get nuked there. So go.
Well, no, Highway 2 goes up to South Dakota, right?
I mean, like
I-80 goes.
Well, let's hope Mullen will be far enough, because that you'll get to Mullen right as the last nuke falls.
Yeah.
So.
And that should be far enough outside the blast zone.
I'm talking radiation too. I'm not too worried about the blast. I'm more worried about the radiation. I suppose we could look up possible areas for. Let me see them.
Oh, sure.
Stop. We could look to see possible nuke Targets in the U.S. There's.
Do you want to make your own taco seasoning?
What do you mean? Why?
Oh, I just saw. What was the recommendation? Is it?
Oh, I was grabbing stuff. Yep. Told you. Hobbit Air Force Base, the first damn target.
Oh, is that? Oh, the green is first targets.
Oh, wait, hold on. When did this freeze? It just froze, apparently. No thanks. Hold on, we gotta...
Anyways.
And we're back. Apparently, that website, for whatever reason, didn't like having the webcam set up.
Yeah, webcams don't want to film nuke locations.
Apparently not.
That's classified.
Anyways, so what I was trying to show you, possible nuke locations include Omaha, Lincoln,
which is outside the map.
What? Yeah, well,
they can't see it.
There's not much I can do about that, okay? It is Omaha, Lincoln, Scottsbluff, and this whole area basically here. So, yeah, Mullen was your safest bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Omaha's one of the first targets, too. Well, okay. First military targets, not one of the first populated targets. But, you know.
Oh, well.
It's a nuke.
It's a nuke.
2 birds, 1 stone. So, yeah. We're screwed here. Just gotta hop on I-80 and get the hell out of Dodge, pretty much. So, yeah, we'll just... News segment time. Your comments. Yay.
Wait.
Kind of. Let's take a look here, shall we? Let's see.
I tunneled. Wait, was that the guy?
Yeah, his latest tunnel. Yes.
How much work did he put in?
Well, I mean, I don't know when the last time you watched it, so.
November, I think.
A lot since November.
Well, what? Like, what has happened?
Well, I don't want to spoil it for you if you want to go watch it.
Oh, well, I'll have to remember to go watch it.
Anyways, Ice Cream from Cool Whip, Team Denzir commented, cooking with Mr. Sheep. Like, long time no hear, friend. And he's like, blame it on school. I can blame the government. And then the water bottle's like, it's now 2022. Uploaded February 2020. Yeah, I recorded this, like December 31st. And January 1st during that snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I recorded this video. So fun times. Since the last that's the only one there. There might be something on the gaming channel. Might. Keyword. Nope. Yeah, those are only comments for this week. So yeah, future of the channel. Up until this week, we were pretty rough on views. Nobody was watching the gaming channel, and barely anybody was watching the main channel. But it looks like Team and the Water Bowl finally got around to watching videos. They're the only people that watch our videos. So,
did you die?
No, I took a nap.
I leave bed.
Anyways,
the screen went red. I was like, "Is that how you take a nap?"
It clips into my head for some reason. Bedrock is funky. Anyways. Yeah, so things are pretty rough right now on the channel, all things considered. We're 157 subscribers, so I mean, it's still good. I wish we were at 1,000 or something like that, but it is what it is. So I don't know who I'm talking to in this case because nobody watches the videos, but fair enough.
Well, you know, yeah.
But
no, I do watch them occasionally.
Sometimes we need to come up with. I always say this. We need to come up with something new ideas. But I mean, we've got plans. Can I show this? We're gonna certainly try.
Oh, you're gonna show them your ideas?
Oh no, I can't. I guess.
You can't.
No.
Why?
Well, because the one video is classified that I've been working on for like ever. I'm one clip. I'm like a few clips away from being done.
Which one?
Where is it? Where did it go? It's been working on it forever. Oh, this one. I'm almost done with it. I just need to call, and I haven't even started on this one. I've started on this one, so I need to do this one, but
But that one you were supposed to start.
I did this one.
Oh.
I haven't done this one though, and I need to do it. I hope I didn't delete the footage for this one. I might have. Oops.
So you have to redo it?
It's no big deal, but it's just recording my voice pretty much, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to re-record it. But yeah, so
Oh yes, that one.
yes, the battery sock video that's coming up. Can't wait for that one. I told Will, I'm like, you ready for this?
You ready?
We can't actually put batteries in a sock. That
Why?
would be a bad idea. Well, imagine that battery. Say I miss the melon,
Yeah.
and it hits the 2x4 that the melon's going to be attached to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
then
what are we doing? We're hitting a melon with a battery?
in a sock, yeah,
To do what?
to see what kind of damage it does.
But you're not actually going to use a battery?
Battery simulation. Because if I use an actual battery and I miss, we're going to have an issue.
It's in a sock. Wait, are you throwing it or just hitting it? So? What's wrong?
If I miss and the battery hits the 2x4 and the battery leaks, I'm going to have battery juice everywhere.
Oh. Yeah, I think the battery will be
And
fine. It'll
toxic
be like,
fumes.
I've dropped batteries multiple times. I'm kidding. I've not.
You
actually.
have, yeah, but you haven't taken one and just whoosh at a melon.
I think it'll be fine.
No, I'm not taking chances. So I'm gonna get some washers and make battery simulant.
Okay.
Don't worry. Then I'm also gonna have frozen butter.
A frozen block of butter. That'll be good.
I'll have butter at fridge temperature, and then I'll have
Melted butter.
well, that won't do anything. That'll just be a sock. Slightly warmer butter.
Melted butter. Just sloshing around.
I would like. Well, it'll just leak out of the sock. I would.
Bowling ball.
How am I gonna get that in a sock?
Suppose you could get like a pantyhose and shove it down.
How am I gonna? It's not gonna support it. And the whole idea was
you lift it.
the whole idea was Igor.
Igor with a bowling ball sock.
No, the battery sock. Assaulting people with batteries. Anyways, that was the whole idea for that.
Yeah.
And then maybe like rocks, or I don't know. Well, like what were other options Sam could you? I would like to get liquid nitrogen frozen butter, but
Nails.
again, sock rips open, nails everywhere.
Get a heavy sock or a thick sock.
Well, I will have to go find some tube socks. So, but anyways, that'll be a fun video. I haven't done something fun like that in a while.
Block of lead.
Well, I'd have to figure out a way to make that.
Block of lead.
That would do the most damage.
A brick.
No, the blood will do more damage.
The blood?
No, the lead.
A lead.
Think about it. How much more dense lead is than a brick.
What's the densest thing we can get our hands on?
Tungsten.
Tungsten? A brick of tungsten?
It'll cost several $1,000s, but...
Oh, that we can get our hands on.
Oh. Lead.
Lead?
Yeah.
You can go out and buy a block of lead?
Kind of, yeah.
For cheap?
Yeah.
Really?
I think bismuth is cheaper, but it's not as dense.
What is density of bismuth?
Like 6.
6.
And lead is like 9. That
Is
one?
this plain?
Yeah. No, click that one. There you go.
I think I spelled that wrong. Please.
No, it's 9.
10. What is lead? Isn't lead like 8?
It's 11.
So it's not even that big of a difference.
When we're talking about pounds of the stuff,
Well,
2
what-
grams is a big difference.
Alright. Grams per centimeter to what makes more sense? Pounds
Per inch?
per foot
Pounds per foot? 1 cubic foot?
of water. 1 cubic foot of water is 62 pounds. Isn't that crazy?
No.
1 foot by 1. It's 62 pounds. That's crazy.
Water's
Anyways.
dense.
9. No, wait. I wanted 2 because that's the difference. 124 pounds.
Again.
That's double water.
Foot by foot.
I guess it makes sense. I typed in 2. Twice the density of water.
Again, we're talking about... No, it's going to be more.
No, the difference between them.
Yeah, but you can't... It can't just be 2 cubic... No, it'll be different.
It'll be different?
I think it has to... It'll be a lot bigger than 124. Because we're talking cubic here.
Oh, so it's 2 cubed, so it's 8?
Hold on, let me see. You can really just do the freaking calculations. So 10.
No, there's 9. 9 and 11.
Fine. 9. 561.
Wait, actually, all right. Get
11 up.
Get 11, yeah. 686.7 minus.
Oh.
9. No, it's 124.9.
Okay, well,
so it is
never
2.
Anyways.
I was mathematician here.
But again, that's a foot by foot block.
Yeah, 2.
I find this funny because you're never gonna see anything above this.
Yeah, that's the biggest it can get. Which is crazy. That's like the weight of a car.
Yeah, it's also gonna cost. Well, significantly more than a car.
That's crazy.
That many pounds of here, kids. That many pounds of osmium would
Well, fine. Osmium.
that
No, it's 22.61.
yeah, that's as much as a car, and it's this big.
You have a ruler?
No.
Oh, here. This is 11. 8.5 by 11. So it's this long, this tall, and this wide.
Like I said, it's a big area.
But it's just like a brick, like a box, like just.
Yep, and it
It weighs as much as a car.
weighs 1,400 pounds.
And it doesn't surprise you that a box like that of water weighs 62 pounds?
No.
That's a lot.
I've carried a lot of water in my days.
It's heavy.
Do you remember the stupid trees?
A 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, I'm like, well, where's the water? I'm struggling to carry a bucket of water.
How much,
What? Oh, God.
So it is less.
Yeah, I could have told you that. I'm like, no. I was thinking about it. I'm like, those buckets do not weigh 62 pounds. No.
Yeah, I was like, it's a gallon? It's a 5-gallon bucket? I was like, it's got to be close, right?
Well, I mean,
Kind of. That's what I was thinking in my head.
you're 2.5 gallons away.
Yeah.
So you're missing. So they're like 45 pounds.
Yeah. I could type in 5 there. Oh. And then divide by 1. Anyways.
No,
I know the math I can do. I don't want to do the math.
you don't have to do any math.
To figure out how many pounds it is, I do.
No, give me it. Look, you have a measurement in cubic feet. Copy. Oh, this is pounds per
I
cubic
told
foot.
you I don't want to do any math.
Oh, well. Anyways. Well, yeah, whatever. Anyways, point is, Yeah, very water is very heavy. It is what it is, though. If this were grams, we'd do it a lot quicker.
Yeah. Oh well.
But the whole, because 1 cubic centimeter is it 1 gram or 10 grams? It's 1 gram, right?
What?
1 cubic centimeter is 1 gram of water, right?
Yes, grams per cubic centimeter. 1 gram per cubic centimeter
Would be water.
would be the density of water.
Which is crazy. Like, that's not that dense, but
I mean,
one doesn't seem that dense compared to 22.
oh. Yeah, but no one's seen 22. How many times do you walk out in the street and say, "Yep, that's made of osmium"?
True. I mean, I've held 19.
What is 19? Iridium?
No.
No, that's not iridium. What is 19? Tungsten?
Yeah.
You've held a brick of tungsten?
I have a small cube of tungsten, yes.
I meant a brick, like a big old...
I don't have that kind of money.
What is carbon? 6?
That is not the density of carbon.
What is carbon?
Less than water, because...
Oh, actually, yeah. Wait. Because trees float.
No, because they're filled with air. So it really depends. That's diamond.
What?
See, carbon, the issue is you have to pick which form of carbon do you want.
Carbon 12.
No, that's not the... Oh, it is denser than water. But the issue is most carbon you get is granular and isn't like a solid block of carbon. The one that you're going to get now is diamond. So, yeah, it is what it is. So it is denser than water, so it wouldn't float.
Oh, it's like trees float.
But they're mostly water and mostly air.
The inside, like when I cut a tree branch, it's mostly air.
Not air, but... So a tree is mostly water, and it's mostly cellulose, which is far less dense.
Trees are mostly carbon.
That's not the... No, you're going too big. You're going too small. You gotta think molecular. Macro. Like the structure of a board. I'm not talking like the
trees
individual...
are like 95% carbon.
Right. But we're talking about...
Molecular level.
But no, you're going too small. You gotta think bigger. Because that's what's gonna affect your density, not the atoms that make it up. It's like a ship. My ship's made of steel. It should sink. But it doesn't, because you're thinking too small.
No, you're not thinking structurally.
Again, like I said, you're thinking too small. You gotta think,
So
what is a 2x4? How is
so
it?
there's a lot of air pockets in it.
It's all in the cellulose and the cellulose chains. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've studied wood. Anyways.
Density of tree.
Well, it's
tree
you
stump.
should do wood.
Stump.
You're not gonna get the answer you want.
A half.
Yep. But it all varies. It depends on, like, is your log green? So is it, like, wet? Or is it been
So
dry?
you want density of lumber?
Yeah, then
It's
I'll-
still about the same. It depends on the tree, but it's still about the same, 0.5.
Yeah, but when you pick up a 2x4 that's wet versus one that's not, it's a big difference.
Or one that's wet would barely float. Because its density is closer to water.
Yeah, it's neutrally buoyant.
Yeah. What I wanted to know, though, is... So it has to be air pockets that bring its density so low.
Yes.
That's what I was asking.
Well, I don't remember. Why? Just look it up. Why do trees
What
float?
is tree density?
You're still, it's thinking, you gotta say lumber, you gotta say wood. When you say tree, it's thinking like, oh, trees. Like, now you're thinking too big. There you go. Click it. It's MIT.
Well, I was looking through all my other options.
Scroll. Just keep scrolling.
Let me read.
Anyways, so I think it's about time to skip to the next segment and stop talking about trees. But you're holding the mouse, so I can't control it.
Yeah.
So, basically... Get your answer yet?
No. Where's the bottom?
You're right. It's probably air.
That's what I was thinking. It has to be air.
Alright, I missed it. Over that. Anyways. Boop! Out of existence. Nope, we're good there. We're good there. Alright, so. I've been wanting to get into a new video game. I can't show it because it has my stupid email on it, which I hate. Anyways, I want to do City Skylines. Have you heard of City Skylines?
No.
Really?
No.
It's a city building game. So yeah, you can build your own city in the game. You gotta manage traffic and people's needs and wants. Water Bottle has played it a lot, and I've been watching YouTubers play it, and yeah, it's honestly, it's been on my list of things to get ever since I got a computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just kind of forgot about it. Issue is, base game isn't very much.
No.
That's
That's about average, honestly.
I could buy it today, it won't hurt me. However, I want a bunch of DLC. Now, everybody has their opinions of DLC.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
Well, this isn't even all the DLC.
Oh, this doesn't include all of it?
Nope. If you want to if you want to include all DLC,
Is that what the bundle is? Oh, the bundle includes all DLC?
yeah, with all DLC, $249.
Does it have other games or no?
Nope, it's just City Skylines.
And what are all the advantages to the DLCs?
Well, it really varies on the DLC. So that's why I want to talk about the DLCs that I picked. So, first things first is Industries Plus. So basically, you can in the normal game, you just outline a district and say it's industry, and random non-specific industries show up. Industries Plus, you can pick specific areas for industry. I think they've got oil, or farming and logging. Those are, I believe, those are all the industries. And so then you can build some factories. You have some more labor, and I would love to exploit oil and make tons of money. Or really depends on what kind of gameplay I want to do for the city, because every city is different and what you want to do with it. So then you have City Skylines airports. There are airports in the game, but this one lets you build your own custom airport.
Yeah.
And so you can have more runways, you can have a variety of different sizes of planes land. And so I was like, and then you can take in more cargo and for certain ones and blah, blah, blah. There's mass transit, which I didn't want to get. But then I started thinking about how to alleviate traffic in high density residential areas and realized this comes with blimps. Basically, I can have subways so people can go underground, but I can also have blimps which can do vertical takeoff. So I can ban pretty much all like non-essential vehicles with a mod. I'll have to get the mod later, but then there's a mod that lets you called traffic management, and you can like pick what lane does what. You can select. You can ban certain vehicles from roads. You can also do that with districts, but the traffic management's a little more stringent about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can straight up just ban all private vehicles. You can also, in the base game alone, without mass transit, you can ban combustion engines, which I think is interesting. Because I'm like, but the police cars are combustion, so I'm like, you gotta play around with it. You gotta see, can the police and the fire trucks get there if crime and fire break out? I don't know. It's something I gotta figure out.
Yeah, is Tesla working on that?
I don't know. I think for bigger vehicles, hydrogen is a better fit. But I mean, it's lagging behind battery tech right now, and there's a possibility battery tech will beat it out before we ever get to see it. And I thought about it, I'm like, I really do think hydrogen is a much better fit for like a semi, because you could drive all the way across the country and never refuel for hydrogen potentially.
Yeah.
Anyways, then there's Green Cities, which allows another exploit where I can clean the water. Now, and it also just allows you to do a bunch of other like green stuff. It's quite a big DLC. One of the things though about it, as I've learned though, is there is sewage treatment plants, I think.
Yeah.
So the Green Cities isn't necessary. But I'll have to see. Maybe the sewage treatment plant isn't part of the base game. Maybe it's a mod that I saw somebody had.
Yeah.
But again, I'll have to see. And then there's these guys campus. And so then you can, in this one, you can make your own college campuses.
I see. Huh.
And so you can use it. Well, something I thought was interesting is that you can like dictate like what happens in like football games and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and then your town can like win games and stuff. So, which will be a unique traffic thing you'll have to manage. Just like a bunch of people going to a stadium. Also, you can like then in that case, instead of having so much industry, I can focus on education. And then After Dark, basically, you now have night mode. And now also your businesses can run 24/7.
I see.
Which doubles your productivity of your commercial district, so it doubles your money. In theory. I think it also provides some other stuff too, like casinos. Anyways. Yes, the game. I've been watching YouTubers. I mean, this is... Yesterday, instead of doing things, I watched this guy. He's been making... So this one, he doesn't play it in the way... So when he first started, it was actually about, like, building a city. And, like, he's a city planner, playing City Skylines. So it's very interesting to hear him, like, talk about things.
Yeah.
And I thought about, oh, what if I do this for my commercial? Apparently, I always wondered about Lincoln, too. Because I'm like, why are there just random spots of businesses when this should be residential? Turns out, that's a built-in thing. So people don't have to walk 80 billion miles or drive 80 billion miles to go to Walmart. Or to go to the doctors or whatever. They can go right there. Straight, the commercials are very close. And so you have islands of it in your... within your planning. And I'm like, I didn't know that. He also just shows some other stuff. He plays heavily modded. Like, there's these YouTubers that I watched back in the day before I got sick of the game in Farming Sim that they're playing the game the same way. They're just heavily modded, just a billion mods installed, which I think is... I don't know. I'm not a mod guy because you get a bunch of headaches with the mods, and then also I just like vanilla-based game. But with City Skylines, well, you have enough DLC that you can, that's not really an issue. And in the future, they do go on like a 50% sale.
Oh, so you're not going to get it yet?
See, that's the thing. I could wait till the summer when that sale shows up one day.
Yeah.
But it's like, I would rather start playing now.
Yeah.
And I've thought about just like buying the base game, getting used to it, and then expanding all this other stuff. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm really just kind of like I'm waiting until this next billing cycle's over, so I get paid the 28th, and then I'll get paid the 15th, and then I'll be like,
tomorrow?
Apparently,
28th?
yeah. I get
I
paid.
thought you said Tuesdays.
No, I get paid the last day of the month.
Oh, it just happened. The 15th was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, you get paid the 15th in the last day.
Yeah, and then if those fall like on a Sunday or something, I get paid the day before, I think.
Oh.
Or the day after. It doesn't really matter because it's really going to be dependent on when my because that's great. I get my bill at noon, and then I can charge, and then my rent comes out Monday at comes out the next day at noon. So
Yeah,
24 hours before my rent comes out.
you can pay.
Yeah. So I could pay 24 hours early if I wanted to, but I don't. Should do that. I think I'll have to start paying my electricity too.
Wait, so you live on a month-to-month basis, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I am right now. Basically, check comes in, and that's money for the next month.
It sucks.
Yep. Check comes in, all right, this is money for the next month. And
Because
then
it's like...
whatever I save up this month, that's all I have to spend next month.
So it's why it's like... Can I spend $114? I'm not sure.
Cut some things out.
My last Walmart trip was a very cheap Walmart trip. It was no frills. And it's like... But they're not all like that. Sometimes you have to throw in other stuff, and so they do get more expensive. So it's hard to predict how much Walmart's going to be.
You need some seasoning. You can't have bland food all the time.
Well, I went back to Walmart today because I need a clove of garlic. I need a clove of garlic for
And
the
some
brine.
Band-Aids.
I already had Band-Aids. I need a clove of garlic for the brine. And then I was like, ooh, what if I want to make my own taco seasoning? So I grabbed some other seasonings for that.
Oh, wait, you're going to make taco seasoning with other seasonings?
Well, yeah, you just make your own.
Oh, I thought you can use fruits and vegetable stems and a true homemade seasoning. I don't know. Isn't that how they do it? Like they chop up chilies and then grind up a whole bunch of other stuff and dry it out.
Where am I going to find those? I can only find them in the powderized version you get in a plastic can.
Fair enough.
I don't really have another option.
Yeah. Anyways.
So no, back to City Skylines. I don't know what it is something about building my own city and manipulate those kind of policies. I don't know. I find it fun. It's unfortunate.
Dictator. You're gonna be your own dictator.
Pretty much, because it's not. Because he's always just like Walmart would want to look as he was building a Walmart in one episode. It was a mod.
Yeah.
And he was just like, Walmart would lobby for this and that for it to look like this, and I'm like, I can make it however I want. I can do whatever I want. He's like, so he had to build some apartments instead of building houses next to Walmart or whatever. And I'm like, bro. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to make this look nicer so that these people would want to live here because it's a pretty crappy place.
Yeah.
You're right next to the Walmart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I don't care.
Oh, there's a Walmart next door.
Oh well.
I need food. Let's go to Walmart.
No, what I found funny was he was like, yeah, you wouldn't usually put high-end apartments behind Walmart. And I giggled because those apartments behind Walmart and Hy-Vee are one of the higher-end ones in Lincoln.
Yeah.
They're not the highest end, but...
I mean, they're nicer than my place.
Hey, Google! Shut the hell up!
What? Wait, what was she going on about?
I have no idea.
Was this apartments around Lincoln or just higher-end
Possibly.
apartments?
Yeah, probably. Anyways.
Jeez. How did we even activate her?
She must have heard something that sounded like her, and she was like, oh, okay, here you go. But no,
Hey, Google.
Stop.
What are the higher-end apartments?
Stop. Good. Anyways. So, I don't know. And you know, I picked these specific DLCs to start off with. You know, they're very specific, and I can use them to really liven up a city.
Yes.
Most people would decorate and do that kind of stuff. No.
Or maybe we said apartments around Walmart.
Possibly. Maybe.
He was like, oh, I know apartments around Walmart. So.
I'm like, I don't need the list.
Number 3 is.
No. But, yeah, I it's a single player game. I do like multiplayer games for the most part when you can have the option, but it doesn't mean I can't be like, which means I can do streams and stuff then.
Yeah.
But I want to get that multiplayer feel and be like, hey guys, take a look at what I've got going on so far.
Yeah.
I think I can't believe you've never heard of City Skylines.
Nope.
You should really watch some videos. You might be into it since you wanted to be a civil engineer at one point. One of my favorites YouTubers who plays it, because his channel, his videos on it are the funniest.
Can you
thing.
pick where it is? Like if it's in like mountains or the ocean? Or...
There's maps. Yeah, I don't know what base game all comes with maps, but his because you gotta go real civil engineer and you gotta watch his city skylines videos because they are the funniest thing in the world. Because he I think he knows how to play the game. Or I'm not really even sure, but he acts like he's stupid in the game. This is a giant tower of poop he made.
What?
So this is all poop water.
Why?
I don't know.
Is that like a sewage system?
Then in the middle he has Architect Island. He hates architects. And all of his sewage gets dumped here. So all these little circles, that's what he's using to clean it up. And then there's dams generating infinite power. Which is the funniest thing. All this water gets pumped up here, and then run through the dams to generate power for said pumps and the city. I don't think...
so it
I want to say that wouldn't work, but I think it might, actually.
You can generate more power pumping it up than... You generate more power from the dams having the water go down than the energy it took to pump it up.
Right.
Really?
In the game, it works that way. And when I think about it in real life...
So why don't we just do that now? Just pump water up and just have it flow down. If you get more energy that way, how is that more? It's the same.
Maybe it shouldn't work. And see, the only way I can see it potentially working is because you're kind of trickle filling this, and it's this big area full of a lot of water. I mean, he filled this up slowly and then installed the dams.
Yeah.
If you were to just do this normally, it would never work. If you were to just put the dams in and then fill it up, it would never work. He would never generate the power to do it. But considering he had other ways of generating power and then filled it up and now just continuously has it full, and then at the back, he has a slide.
A slide?
Of poo water that he has ferries go up to get to the Architect Island. And sometimes it runs dry and the ferry just stops going. Because there's surges of poo from how people flush their toilets. See? Anyways, yeah, he does some stuff to this world. He builds an airport in this one, and when the planes take off, here we go. Into the mountain and back out.
Wait,
and then they go back in. And then... Whoop.
Wait, do they come back?
Yeah.
Wait,
that one just vertically take.
Wait, go back. What was that? What did that plane do?
Vertical takeoff. It's an F-35. But in a commercial, it's a commercial liner. There goes into the mountain and back out.
Into the mountain and back out. And those two planes just follow each other?
Yeah. That one goes in, and then this next plane, vertical takeoff.
What?
Imagine you're just on your plane. The captain's like, "Hey, some boys and girls, please hold on to your butts. Why? We're doing vertical takeoff. What? Just
What?
but not like a rocket though. So you're like,
It's like a horizontal vertical takeoff. Because it's like a corkscrew. It's not like just... No, it's just a spiral up.
yeah, but it's not like a gentle one like they would normally do.
No, it's a...
It's a. We're gonna go into a stall, but we're not. But we're gonna have rocket thrust, so we'll be okay. What?
What? Watch out for Pooh Mountain. Roll up your windows, kids.
On the plane? Let me just unroll the window real quick. Everyone else on the plane? You've seen those, right?
Let me roll down my window real quick. It's kind of smelly in here.
Everyone else on the plane? You've seen those memes, right?
No.
Where it's like, let me roll down the window, and then everyone on the plane's like, what? Meme roll down window on plane.
Oh, on plane?
Yeah.
On plane. Oh, it's like... Can I carry...
None of these are any good.
Did you roll down the window?
Oh wait, there you go. Back up. There it is. That one.
Me opening the window because it's too hot. Everyone else in the plane.
I don't know why they had the last part. It's unnecessary. Oh, people feeding her... Women feeding her baby. Here comes the plane. People in the Twin Towers. Oh my god. For some skills, and I had finished them, so he stared at me like this the entire flight.
Have a nice flight. You too. Well, yes, but actually no.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Here comes the plane.
Surprise Pikachu. Oh, I made a surprised Pikachu at work. Which is always funny. Anyways, we always end up looking at memes in this show.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at this plane.
Yes, that's one. It was. I don't remember what that plane was meant to do.
Carry a rocket in between it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was for.
Oh, and there's this plane.
It looks
How
like
is he supposed to get inside?
I think it's a model.
Oh. Another model?
Well, 3D models, like CGI. Anyways, enough of that.
Who's this? Stop staring at the window. Oh my god, I saw boom sauce. What?
I saw boom sausage. What?
Boom sauce? Boom sauce.
Oh, I think I know how to get it.
What is boom sauce?
I think it's like, boom, that's my job now, staring out a window.
Oh.
Anyways, all right, enough of this. Maybe that's why people don't watch the podcast anymore, because we just look at memes the entire time.
Yeah. Boring ones.
Anyways, I might get a new video game, but that's the end of this video podcast. Jesus Christ.
Podcast?
Anyways, I thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every other Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night.
Good night.